All right, let's get to Scallop Head. My DVR still ain't recording this shit. At least they put the shit on YouTube. Shit, I can't find it. Oh, God. Oh. Ooh, I think I might have found it. So we open with Martell making breakfast for Melody because things got a little heated. You should be making breakfast all the time because things get a little heated with your mistress, too. Oh, girl, this is a real bootleg episode. They got some music going over the episode so that the copyright censors won't pick it up. But hell, I'm real happy because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see the shit. Oh my God, it's on in demand and they let you fast forward. Okay, I'll watch it on TV then. So while Martell's serving up breakfast in bed, Melody's going over divorce papers. So Martell in denial about her looking at the divorce papers. He like, we ain't getting a divorce. And quiet as it's kept, he right. You love her with all your heart, girl, but you love somebody else with all your dick. Melody looked confused as I was about that bullshit. What's love got to do with it? Then he said we're like the most popular people in Hunstville. Popularity? You're 40-something talking about popularity in Huntsville. Not Los Angeles, not New York, Huntsville. You're big in Huntsville. Child, I have to leave him just for that type of stupidity. So we're having a group vasectomy. I'ma fast forward on that. But yeah, none of y'all need no kids. Meanwhile, across town, Tish is getting her speech therapy on. Aw, she really is struggling with this. You could see she's got like tears in her eyes. Well, I'm glad you're getting help, hun. And I would say this, I don't think you stupid except for staying with that husband. They ain't giving much this episode. Okay, we got more vasectomy shit. I have another great birth control method. Anus. Okay, now vasectomy recovery. Okay, Marceau apparently didn't tell Tisha that he was having the vasectomy. And of course the mother-in-law finds out, child, why are you in this conversation? Ha! So Tisha's mad, but it's like, if y'all have been talking about it, I mean, I get that you would want to know, but also it's not that big of a deal. He said if she went and snuck and got her tubes tied, he'd buy her a car. Okay, so now Tisha's going off about the problems in the marriage, the cheating allegay. He's staying out late and being very distant. Well, child, I'd be happy to not have to look at his ass, but I guess you want to. She's like, I ain't getting shit out of you, not even a flower. He says, well, you don't have time for me because you always so busy with everything. Okay, Marceau's trying to build. He's like, look, I got to stay out here and actually build so we can have something for the future. But this is the man that you married and he ain't gonna change midstream because you ain't happy. I say leave him. Oh, God. Okay, now the mother-in-law getting into it and it's not your space. It's not your argument. I don't want you interjecting. Tish has to have this argument on her own because this is her marriage. Okay, now, Tish, I don't understand what's going on here. 1 minute you whining that you want to work and you want to get back in the career field and you're going to have your mama help with the kids. Now you complaining that you ain't got no time to go to lunch with your girlfriends to think about you. I'm going to need you to make up your mind. So Tish's mama tell her, if you ain't happy, then hit the road. Meanwhile, across town, Cedric and Marceau grabbed some soul food. So Martell went to the club. Some woman approached him asking him to build a house for her. Of course, someone misconstrued the conversation and called Scallop Head and let her know her man's still out here cheating. So Martell's upset that Melody got on social media and let everyone know they have problems in their marriage. But everybody knows your marriage is one big ball of problems and infidelity. Okay, so he gonna try to get Melody to listen to him by speaking out on social media as well. Oh, Lord, so here's what Martell has to say. Advice Tuesday. Men, make it known to your wife and or girlfriend that she can be too late on treating you like the king you are. Ladies, don't wait until he messes up before you start checking off his request. The damage has already been done. Sometimes a woman will get so used to a good man until she stops appreciating his every move and stops seeing the value. I'm talking the good men that take care of home, great, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So now Martell with his mama. Now Melody's pissed off. But Melody, you wanted to start putting business in the street, so business is in the street. Martell's mama said, are you still cheating? Because how you gonna fix things if you still cheating? He said, nope. She said, don't lie. You may as well fess up. She said, I know you still cheating. How you know? I just know your ass is. She asked him if he in love with her, and he's like, no, I'm not in love with her. Then why do you keep going back? I think you are and you just don't know it. Melody calls a meeting and lets her employees know she's leaving the company. Martell's saying, oh, it's not the cheat-tay-tay. We weren't doing well 4 years ago. Before the cheat-tay-tay. So maybe it's time to end it. So the mama asked him, well, are you happy? And he said, at the end of the day, yes, but it's a lot to get there. It's time to move on. So Melody gets her complaint for divorce together, but she didn't tell him to go on and file. Well, let's get to the next episode. So we open with Melody packing up some photos, getting ready to leave the marital home. Girl, y'all looked poor at your wedding. Y'all look a lot better today. That head was fucked up. So she getting out of Dodge for a few days, and she said, I ain't coming back till the gender reveal. Oh, and while she was packing, Tisha texts and drops by. So they talking about Martell's little posts, and she tells Tish that she's preggers. Tisha lets Melody know, well, my husband's a piece of shit too. And I agree. So Mel says she gonna leave her piece of shit, but we know she don't. Meanwhile, at Maurice's, he's talking to his ex-wife about moving down here and she ain't found a job yet. So they were talking about school and church and all that stuff. And Kimmy like, well, this is going to affect me. Well, you already knew Monster was coming and going to school and church. You ain't got to go to church with them. I'll let him get his Jesus on his own. That kid is big enough to be dropped off at church and picked up. I don't know. I don't see the need for you to have input in on what church their child goes to. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Meanwhile, across town, Marceau thanking his mother-in-law for being the new scullery maid. Okay, Marceau trying to put the mama-in-law out, and it is time for her to go. She gets too involved. If you want to counsel Tish, but leave the husband out of it. Oh, okay. Tish is getting tired of it too. The mama kept coming in the bedroom, and she was like, damn, can I get a moment's peace? Only 2 adults to a household. How you gonna tell Marceau you gonna stay here whether you like it or not in his house? That honestly would have gotten you out that night. The mama is a busybody Pearl from 227. Thank God they let you fast forward on In Demand. Okay, why does Marceau have to tell Tisha what to tell her mama? I just walk out and be like, check, you better get rid of her. But it's not working out. She's too much. And she's too in their business. That mama be thinking that the shit she doing is cute, but it ain't. You gonna fuck up your daughter's marriage. Across town, we got Scallop Head in a shitty wig. And she arguing with Martell about their house not being clean. You live in Hunstville, why can't you get a maid? I don't understand why none of these people have help, but they all so fabulous and wealthy. So everyone arrives to this odd farce. I can't believe I agree with Marceau. This party is awkward as fuck. Like, why even have it? And ooh, that cheap-ass, ugly couch you've got in the living room that looks like bus seats. I can't. I know you got that shit from 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Oh, Martell's father showed up. I guess since he couldn't be in your life, he might try to give the grands a shot. So they're having a girl. Dumbass Sidarik saying, oh, you're going to have another one. You said you was going to have 5. Now, you know this shit is on the rocks. Why put them in that walkie-boo-ass position? That's why you ain't a full-time cast member. So Marceau and Martell go to play pool and get away from angry Melody. And Marceau's like, child, it's awkward turtle today. Oh, it's the 11th anniversary and Martell done forgot all about it. Well, soon you'll forget all about him. Oh, wait, no, you won't. So Marceau says, don't walk away, boy. She gonna be right there for you. And if you do walk away, she gonna find herself another man. He, however, doesn't believe she can find another man that can give her everything he's given her. Child, anybody can give you syphilis and the clap. The clap. You give the clap. The click-a-clap. Child, there's richer than you, there's more handsome than you, and there's more faithful than you. Meanwhile, across town, Maurice takes Monster to a rock wall. Monster ain't here for moving to Hunstville. He like, I feel like Maurice is heading down the wrong road. He's like, I'm the only one that wants this move to happen, but I think everybody will see I was right years down the line. No, they won't. They all gonna hate the decision and you together. Your son ain't gonna want to fuck with you no more because he ain't gonna like living there, and the second he can move, he will. Oh, God. The son said we should keep them at our house to help them get on their feet. Ooh, they must be in a bad way when the son's talking about the parents getting on their feet. Get them on their feet. Feet. Pete. So Martell and Melody have an argument in a parking lot about their sorry union. Girl, I thought this episode was gonna give something. It's been dry. So Melody telling him hashtag the countdown started 4 years ago, so hashtag we done. God, I wish it was true. Not that I want to see Melody alone and unhappy. I want to see her happy. You ain't gonna be happy with his ass. You already know what it's gonna be. So now Tish pulls up and Melody fills her in. Melody, you say he's so full of shit, but your ass still with him. So are you a toilet bowl or toilet paper? Because you seem to love the friendship of a feces. Lord, so now Tish got a podcast, even though she's supposed to be so nervous about how she sounds. Oh, God, and she brought her big ugly to the taping. What? You proposed to her after a month? Child, I think you low-key both are regretting that decision. Child, he found somebody that would put up with his shit. The second he woke up and found her ass ironing or cooking breakfast, he was like, oh, this is the one. Now, quiet as it's kept, if I woke up to somebody cooking or ironing, that, you know what, that might be a sign. I do need somebody that can cook because I'm sick of having to wait for Seamless to open when I get up, or rather restaurants on Seamless to open. I don't get to eat anything till like 11, so yeah, he gonna have to know how to cook. But I'll keep eggs in the house. Tish talking about it's easy to walk away. I could have walked away in the first 3 years. Child, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Shoulda. I'm sorry, honey. I think if your man actually walked away or you had to walk, oh, please, it would be all over but the crying. Tish, I believe you were making this stuff up for the listeners. I think Googling divorce was as far as you went. And I think you saying that to try to seem big and bad now, but girl, you wasn't going nowhere. We see Mel ain't going nowhere. Girl, now she talking about his auntie told her to get a savings account and have some mad money in case he act a fool. And she gonna say, I do have a savings account, I do. Girl, you probably got $400 in it. Because you know what? Maybe that's where all your hair care money is going. Maybe that's why you doing that head at home. Child, the whole thing is, if you're getting a divorce and he wants to be an ass, now he knows that account is out there. And he could try to get your shit froze. Because it's an asset that has been contributed to during the union. It was a smart plan if you had kept it a secret savings, but instead you decided to make it a sorry plot line. All right, it's the last scene, thank God. We had some type of art auction. Lord, Meldon brought her butt pads. So she gonna ignore Martell all night. It's clear you want this man back already. Oh God, and here come Martell pulling up to Melody. 2 more minutes left. I'm really glad we're about to get to the reunion because I've run out of fucks. Melody said bye girl, and I want to say bye girl to this episode. Okay, now Martell run over to her when she talking to Marceau and asks for a minute. He tried to talk to her, but she shut him down. Good for her. I just wish she knew how to do that permanently. Aw, she's standing there looking sad in her butt pad. Girl, this little soliloquy she gave about starting her new life without Martell. Child, please. Your asses rode home together. Okay, well, that was the shit. I can't wait for the reunion.